Looks like we're on. That correct? Awesome. All right, let's get this party underway. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, March 5th, 2012. Hope everyone had a lovely weekend. So let's start with the Friends of the Tree. The AMO Editors team gets special thanks for their great performance in the New Year Challenge, where they completed 3,500 reviews in 2 months, causing all of the editor queues to go down to completely empty. Special thanks to Nils Meyer, Tio, Andreas Wagner, Archaeopteryx, Diego Casorin, and Ken Barbalace. So a round of applause for those guys. Oleg Romashin and his colleagues for putting Firefox for Nokia N9 in the Ovi store. So we have Firefox in another app store. So congratulations to those guys. Thanks to them. And Jonna would like to thank Andrew Stiles, Margaret Hagan, Alexandra Ross, and Matt Brubeck for their contributions to Collusion, which made a splash last week. So, nice. Thanks to those guys. No events on the calendar right now, but hopefully maybe those will get filled in. We will jump into voice updates. Jonathan, are you there in Toronto? Or are you still traveling?
I just flew back from Barcelona, and boy is my face tired. These will be really quick updates. So for desktop, the trains are running again soon. The Go No Go meeting for Firefox 11 is this week. There should be an announcement in dev planning already, or on release drivers, or somewhere. One thing I wanted to call out is that when we do this next migration, the silent update service that gets rid of Windows UAC prompts will hit beta. So we'll start seeing broader distribution of very quiet updates, which is very exciting. We all clapped about it a little while ago. We don't have to clap again. I just wanted to let you know that it's reaching more people. Firefox for Android. Mobile is burning down the beta blocker list. There's a link in there. We re-triaged, given that we're pushing to get OpenGL layers work landed pre-beta. That allows us to fix a lot of bugs in other parts of the product pre-beta as well. And I just wanted to say, coming back from Mobile World Congress, there was a ton of love for Firefox on Android. A lot of people saying, I tried it before. It was a full-featured browser, but it was a little pokey. So I'm starting to use other browsers. They play with it in the demo booth, and they're like, oh, well, maybe I'll just use Firefox again. People are really excited about it. So that's my update on Android.
Awesome. Thanks, John. Do we have another? Looks like the next voice update is also in Toronto. Matt on Open Badges.
Yeah, kind of a nice milestone for the Open Badges project last week. The winners of the Badges for Learning competition were announced in San Francisco on Thursday. This was a major competition co-sponsored by the MacArthur Foundation and Mozilla. So there's 30 winners who got grants of up to $175,000 to begin building real badges for learning systems using Mozilla's Open Badges infrastructure. So the winners are a pretty impressive list, everybody from NASA to the Girl Scouts of America to Intel, Disney, Pixar, many others. So we're excited. We're actually moving towards real implementations on our software with brands of that caliber, all kind of tied back to Mozilla's larger vision for user sovereignty and identity through Persona. So check out, there's links to blog posts and a complete list of winners in the wiki.
Awesome, thanks. All right, do we have Brett Gaylor online to give a popcorn update? Is he on the phone?
Hello. Those of you who are familiar with popcorn.js, we're doing a 1.2 release this week. So that project is chugging along. We generally do monthly releases, and we just also released 0.2 of Popcorn Maker, which is a graphical user interface for creating popcorn pages without writing any code. So we're pretty excited about that. Through 2012, most of the use cases for Popcorn Maker are going to be in the Foundation's Maker program, and by the end of the year, the project should be robust enough that everyone, just general consumers, can use the app as well. On Thursday, we had a party in Toronto for our 0.2 release of Popcorn Maker, which is codenamed Ghostbusters. You can see a picture of our awesome cake there, and a couple of the devs. All of our releases are named after 80s movies. Ghostbusters was about killing a bunch of bugs, and the next one is about growing up and overcoming the awkwardness of our youth. So it's Breakfast Club. So please join us for that screening. We'll probably be in either the Toronto or San Francisco offices, and if you'd like to check out the repo for the projects, we've put a couple links there. The next release, Breakfast Club, is going to be when we're ready for the public, and we'll be pushing that to the site that's live. And we are definitely looking for new contributors, so keep an eye out as the project matures. Thanks.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, that appears to be all the voice updates, so it looks like we're going to get into the quick presentations. The first one is from Kristen Baird in San Francisco. I think she's going to try to show a video.
Actually, I think we're not showing a video.
Okay.
They said the streaming's not working great. So anyway, I just wanted to let everyone know we launched Firefox Flicks. You probably saw a note out that Chelsea sent out last week. So we want to thank everyone for all their super hard work. It was a really quick turn to get the site live, but it went live on Thursday, and we got our first video entry into the contest on Friday. So we're excited about that. There's a few more over the weekend. They're all coming from Latin America right now. But essentially, Firefox Flicks, for those of you that are not familiar with it, was a contest that was run in 2006 where we received about 300 videos, and it was run in the US only. So we have brought back Firefox Flicks. We're running it on a global level. So there'll be 4 regions, Europe, US and Canada, Latin America, and then Asia, Australia, that whole area. The contest closes on May 1st, and we will announce the winners at the Cannes Film Festival at the end of May in Europe. So we're really excited about this program. So please be sure to tell your friends, anyone you know that's a filmmaker or creative type that would be interested in entering the contest, because we have some great prizes. Right, the top prize is $10,000 in each region to be applied towards either film school expenses or your next video project or digital video equipment. So you'll hear a lot more from us over the next 2 months as the contest continues. Oh, and also the video we were going to show, if you haven't seen it, we created 3 promotional videos starring the Firefox himself. Be sure and go to firefoxflix.org and check out the videos. We're getting some great feedback on them, especially the Twilight one, so be sure and check those out.
Awesome, thanks. I have seen the Twilight video, and it's everything it's cracked up to be. It's awesome. Next, we have Cheng talking to us about Firefox Clinic.
All right, so, whoa, that's really weird from up here. Okay, so Firefox Clinic is an event that the support team is going to put together on March 24th. We're going to meet up in the SF office and ask users from around the Bay Area who have problems with Firefox to come in. We'll give them one-on-one help. Walk them through their problems. They'll bring their laptops in, hopefully, and we'll fix their Firefox for them. And so what we'd like is to get help from you guys. So if you're in the area on that, it's a Saturday, especially if you're up in the SF office, come by. It runs from 11 to 5. We'd like to get your help helping users and working directly with our users and seeing what kinds of problems they have. So there's a sign up. Also, we have a kind of registration system for users so that we can make sure we don't get too many people. So there's a link there if you can kind of distribute that via Twitter and stuff. So the sign up link also has kind of tweets that you can use, as well as just tell your friends and anyone else you know in the area who might have problems with Firefox or issues or concerns.
Awesome. All right, and next we have a presentation from Jono about collusion. So I'm going to unshare my screen, and he will share his. And he will also mute
myself here. Doop. Oh, that's weird. All right. Let me share my. How do I? I thought I did. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Wonderful.
No more weird echo.
I will unshare.
Whoa. That's not what I wanted.
I should probably share your screen.
Yes. This one. Awesome. There we go. Okay.
Cool. Take it away.
On Tuesday, Gary did a TED Talk about Collusion, which is a project that started by Atul Varma that I've been working on. I wanted to give an update on how that's going. We're going to be demoing it again coming up at South by Southwest. So anyway, I've installed the add-on on this Firefox profile, and if I go to, say, newyorktimes.com, I can see in this, I've turned it into a pop-out panel. The connection between these nodes indicates that New York Times has set a third-party cookie to be read by servingsys.com. Oh, shoot. In that case, let me go to Plan B.
Share the other window.
Well, we'll just go here. So each of these connections is New York Times has set a third-party cookie to be read by each of these sites, DoubleClick.net, Scorecard Research, etc. They're mostly trackers and behavioral advertising companies. And then if I go to another site, say Huffington Post, then I'll be able to see, when that jumps onto this graph, I'll be able to see which third parties are tracking me across both of those sites and can therefore deduce that my web behavior is such that I went to one and then the other. Since both of them send third-party cookies to that tracking site can more or less follow me across most of the web. Anyway, there's a lot of work left to be done on this add-on. I'm accepting GitHub pull requests, hint, hint. And specifically the features that I want to add next are the ability to click on any node in this graph and say, nope, and just tell Firefox to block third-party cookies there. And also, I want to add the ability to visualize data based on other tracking methods, such as embedded iframes, embedded GIFs, flash cookies, local storage. There is a whole bunch of methods besides third-party cookies. And there's various other bugs like performance and accuracy of the visualization, etc., that also need work. So try out the add-on, and please consider, if you have some spare cycles, contributing a patch to it. All right, thanks.
One second while I reshare my screen. John, did you want to share?
I unshared, yes.
Cool. Wonderful. All right, next is Akash talking about JSConf 2012.
Hey all, this is actually a message from Stormy. She says that developer engagement, for folks that don't know, Mozilla is hosting a JSConf for 2012 in Scottsdale, Arizona on April 2nd to the 3rd. And she wanted to tell folks that they'd love to know who would like to attend as well as who's already deciding to attend so that tickets can be given out to folks who will be using that time appropriately. So check out the wiki on the staff meeting wiki and sign up if you're interested. Thanks.
JSConf sold out, I think, in 30 seconds this year. So this is a good opportunity to get a ticket if you weren't able to, and to help out with Mozilla. All right, do we have any other voice updates that didn't make it into the wiki? And if not, we'll move on to new hires. So if you have a new hire, bring them forward, and we'll start to move into the glorious X. New hire on the X. New hire on the X. So the whole world can see.
Hi, I'm Farmers. I'm the engineering manager for BDG, and I have here with me today Mike Habashir.
Speak up.
Mike Habashir. He's going to be working from the Toronto office. He comes to us from Research in Motion, and he has 10 plus years of experience, and he graduated from Waterloo, correct? Anything you want to share with me? Mike?
I've got so I come from RIM, who's hurting a little these days, but I'm excited to be working on Mozilla because there's no stock ticker, and I get to do stuff that I can actually share with other people, and I think that's really, really awesome. And there's 7 years of software development experience, another 7 years of hardware development experience on top of that. So if it's broken, I might be able to fix it.
Hi, I'm Diane. I'm from the user research team, and this is Corey Schauer. She's our newest hire. Now there are 3 qualitative researchers. She's a senior user researcher, and she comes to us from 6 years at NASA. So we're very glad to have her.
Good morning, I'm Tim Fairfield with the Global Desktop team, and I'd like to introduce Ryan Watson. Ryan is joining us today. He will be based in our UK office, staying here in Mountain View for a couple weeks, get some training and up to speed, but then back out to get UK office set up. And he'll be assisting with the Paris and Berlin offices as they come online.
Hi, Mom. All right. And I'm Fong, so I'm really happy to have Eric come on board. He comes to us from Orbitz, and before you ask, he does not have hookup for airfare. But he'll be here this week. He's been working from Chicago.
All right. Do we have any other errata that need to be aired before we wrap this up? No? All right. Well, then everyone have a fantastic week and keep rocking in the free web.